Hello, a really exciting week for us. So this week is the breaking ground of Dona Maria II, the residences. So a new apartment block coming to you. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you this as it grows. So especially if you buy one now and you're putting your money in, you're going to see your money grow as the building grows, because we're going to bring that to you. So for those who haven't had the pleasure of meeting us before, I'm Angela Worrell, I'm the Director of Ideal Homes.
And I'm Sasha Sharpley, Property Consultant for Ideal Homes.
And what we're bringing to you today is the breaking ground of Dona Maria II, the residences. So a new development here in Lagos, very close to Adega, and we're going to give you a little overview on that. So Sasha.
Yeah, absolutely. So breaking ground literally this week. It is a set of apartments from first floor to the fifth floor, ranging from 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, south facing, overlooking the waterway. So you're going to get panoramic sea views, you're going to get great views of the marina, fantastic location. You're only 5 minutes away from 2 or 3 great supermarkets, 15 minutes away from the longest natural bay in Europe, Mayor Prior Beach. You're a 10-minute walk away from the historic centre of Lagos. So in terms of location, it is absolutely ideal. And this is going to be the flagship development of the developer that built the Adega project. So if you know anything about the Adega project, it's been selling incredibly quickly. We're virtually sold out, and I would classify the Adega project as 4.5-star development. This is going to be a 6-star development. Yeah.
It's like this, the same builder is of Ancora, which is now all up and running.
Absolutely.
Adega that this year will be all up and running.
Absolutely.
And so this is the next step and the next one, and it's very exciting, isn't it?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, I think this is going to be a unique project in the Algarve. I mean, this is a spectacular location. I know it may be a little bit difficult at ground level here where we're standing now to really get an idea of quite how good it is, but you're going to be having panoramic sea views from here.
Yeah.
And the build quality is going to be second to none. A+ energy certificates for sure. Underfloor heating, central vacuuming system, central ducted aircon, massive verandas overlooking the waterway, big enough for group alfresco dining. You're going to have a communal rooftop terrace with, again, 360-degree views and 16 jacuzzis on the roof. So they're really going to town.
Yeah.
That way. You're going to have the 3-bedroom and the 4-bedroom properties will have at least 2 car parking spaces, one with an electrical socket for an electrical car, plus a storage room. You're going to have a spa ranged across there in a semicircle with an indoor heated pool, jacuzzi, sauna, gymnasium. Then you're going to have a large outside pool as well, and then facing outwards that way as part of the spa and the gymnasium complex will be a series of shops. So it's going to be a spectacular location, spectacular property.
And we're going to bring this to you as it grows. So each step of the way, we'll make sure that you see what's happening. So now we're here at the east of the project. We've got Adega right behind us, so you can see that. And we're also stood at the side of a very, very old bridge. And the bridge is Dona Maria II, and that's where the name of the development has come from. So we've just said that this is a really exciting project that we're introducing to you, but we've not quite told you just yet how exciting it is, because it's got some offers on this, hasn't it, Sasha?
Absolutely. For the first 5 buyers, we're offering a 5% discount off the list price, apart from the top floor units, okay, because those are extra special. But you get 5% discount off all the other units. And what's really good, what we've negotiated with the developer is for those first 5 buyers, you only need to put down a 5% initial deposit. And then after that, 6 months from now, a further 10%, and then 12 months after that, another 15%. So the total deposit you're going to need to put down over the next 18 months is 30%. And then completion is projected to be early 2023, and that's when you would obviously be paying the balance. And then obviously you can buy this in cash, or you can go for a mortgage. And if you go for a mortgage, we're able to offer you mortgages up to 80%, so a 20% deposit, and interest rates, variable interest rates of around 1.25%. We've got relationships with lots of banks in Portugal, and we can get very good deals.
So basically on the deed, at the end, you either pay cash or you pay the remaining with a mortgage.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And also, you might have noticed that you're putting down a 30% deposit, but you can get an 80% mortgage. Well, if that was the case, then all that would happen was that at the back end, when the bank is paying the 80%, the developer will give you 10% of your deposit back.
Okay. And you will do bank guarantees?
Oh yes, absolutely. He'll do a bank guarantee, which is pretty much unheard of. I'm not aware of any other developer apart from this developer's brother, which is a separate business, but also producing very good quality product. Both of these developers are the only ones that I'm aware of that are able to give you a cast iron bank guarantee on your deposits.
That's amazing. That's just so comfortable to be able to do it.
Absolutely.
And get a property like this is going to be without any worries at all.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And there's also more offers coming with that as well.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
there?
no, absolutely. So you're going to be able to get a 5% discount on a furniture pack. You're going to be able to get 5 airport transfers. You're going to be able to get 5% discounts off legal fees. And you're also, if you're looking at generating rental income, we will also offer you the first year of rental management for free. So, you know, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's on the first 5 units.
That's on the first 5 units. Now, we've already had 1 sale as of yesterday. So we've got basically 4 more to go.
Okay.
We've generated lots of interest. We're talking to lots of people. So, you know, if this seems like a project that you would be seriously interested in, I would recommend talking to us sooner rather than later to make sure that, you know, you can be part of the offer.
Yeah, make the most of that offer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so do get in touch with us now and we'll start reserving your units.
Absolutely. So I think we should go and have a look at the rest of Lagos,
Yep.
so you can see really what what Lagos has.
Yeah. And I'm sure you'll get a picture of the famous Dona Maria II bridge.
So I'm here with Nunu from Mira Lagos, the developer of the Dona Maria II residences, and I thought it would be good for us to have a little chat so you understand a little bit of who he is and where the company has come from. So Nunu, welcome. So tell me, how long have you been sort of developing properties in the Lagos area?
Okay, we are established company for 35 years.
Okay.
We are just building in Lagos and Lagos area.
Okay.
Because I consider Lagos the most beautiful part of the Algarve.
Okay.
And we have developed many projects. And,
okay. Okay. So you started about 35 years ago, and then you've been building, is it basically apartments that you've been building most of that time, or have you been building villas as well?
We build apartments, villas, so we develop all the
all the different types.
all different types of.
And I mean, I've noticed, for example, in previous projects that you built, even before I got to know you, that I've been reselling and so on. I've been noticing a progression in the sort of the quality of your build. I mean, it's always been high, but I've noticed it's been technically getting better and better each time. And would you agree that each time that you have a new project, you're doing something a little bit extra each time?
Yeah, our goal is to improve and improve all our developments and the finishings and the features of the apartments and the projects that we built. So
I mean,
to go
to higher, a little bit higher each time.
As possible.
I mean, one of the things that I've noticed, which is, I wouldn't say it's unique, but it's certainly rare, is that in many of your projects, you're having a spa with an inside pool. And that really is a rarity. I mean, when did you start to get the idea that this is something that was also important to do?
In the last 15 years, because there's a demanding because Lagos is a very touristic town, and the people like to have the comfort, even in the winter season, to go to the pool. So we have a heated pool, a gym, a sauna, jacuzzi that could give a good feeling
And presumably, you know, when you're building something previously, you're obviously selling to clients from around the world, and they say to you, "Oh, I'd like to have this, or I'd like to have that," and you get ideas from that to say, "Okay, well, next time we're going to do that," right?
Yeah, our customers they
drive the business.
They drive
forward.
the business to us. Of course, that we are always learning.
Yes.
With the different types of nationalities, because we have Americans, we have Scandinavians, we have the English one. So.
Yes. And some people from other countries, I mean, particularly from Scandinavia, for example, they are very demanding, aren't they, in terms of the build quality? They really have a very high expectation, and you're obviously selling to lots of Scandinavians, which is obviously a very big plus point.
Yeah, they are very demanding. Yeah.
Yes, demanding, exactly, demanding. And then, for example, for Adega, I mean, Adega's been selling fantastically well, obviously because you put together a really nice package in a fantastic location. And then it seems to me that the Dona Maria residences is now one level higher than Adega. Is that the way that you would describe it as well?
I would say 2 or 3 levels.
Okay, 2 or 3 levels. Well, we haven't seen it.
This is going to be a unique project.
Right.
I think the location it's fantastic, really fantastic, and we want to be at the highest level as possible.
So you want this
would be a luxury condominium, and we are taking care about every detail of the building and the apartment. So
So you're going to have, for example, a smart home system where you can control everything on an app.
Yeah,
is that right?
By phone.
Okay.
Yeah. So the apartments would be finished with very high standards, and then we have the underfloor heating, the air conditioning, the fully equipped kitchen. So we have the floor to ceiling windows. With the glass windows in the balconies to have a panoramic views and over the marina, over the town, over the sea. So
Right.
would be
Absolutely.
absolutely
Absolutely.
fantastic.
And then, of course, on the rooftop, I mean, I was surprised that when I heard that you were going to have 16,
16
jacuzzis on the roof. I thought, my God, you know, it's almost one per person. Well, not quite, but, you know, it's...
The idea is that all the owners could have access to the jacuzzi, the roof terrace, and there's a jacuzzi there, because we have the private jacuzzis for the penthouses and
Right.
then a communal one for each block. So
Right, okay.
any property owner could use the jacuzzi and have the best view that you could
Absolutely.
get
I mean,
in Lagos. and
360-degree views, you know, and of course, and the view is completely guaranteed because you're just, you know, it's just the marina and the water in front of you.
yeah,
So,
and the
so-
main view you don't it's free
Yeah.
space, so totally
And of course, the
Panoramic.
location is great. I mean, in practical terms, it's great because you've got supermarkets close by, you've got the marina close by, you've got the centre of the town close by. Everything's
the
within
markets. So
Yeah.
it's a walking distance for everywhere. All the amenities around. You have the main avenue. You could walk. You could exercise. You could.
Yes.
There's life there. So I think it would be a fantastic opportunity to buy the apartments
Absolutely.
and
absolutely.
enjoy our lifestyle.
And then, of
And,
course, you've also got a spa, which is going to be a little bit different from your previous spas. Is that right? Is that having a different size pool in there in the spa? Is that right?
It's different because, as I told you, the architect is trying to personalize as much as possible all the spaces
And of course,
right.
you're using Mario Martins, right?
Mario Martins,
who is
yeah.
an award-winning architect. I mean, he's internationally renowned architect, isn't he?
It is.
He's won some awards and.
He's very, very professional, and he wants to get always the best.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also, what's really interesting or rare is that you're prepared to give people a bank guarantee on their deposits. Now, I've not heard of anybody else that is able to do that. You know, it's very difficult, isn't it, to be able to do that?
It is, but we are. This is the kind of things that we are able to offer to our clients, a bank guarantee.
Because you know,
it's
you
a
have to
12 years
Sure.
project, so
Sure.
it
Absolutely.
gives always
Absolutely.
a
Absolutely.
guarantee to our clients.
Absolutely.
Everything would be perfect.
Yeah. Well,
At the end.
that's excellent. Well, thank you very much, Nuno, for
Muito
for
obrigado.
that. Muito obrigado. And this is Nuno, and hopefully you like what you hear, and you know, maybe we'll have some new clients from Ideal Homes very soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Nuno.
Obrigado.
Thank you. Thank
Bye,
you.
bye.
Obrigado.
Here I am with Sasha. We've made a little trip down the promenade to get here, and Sasha's going to tell you a little bit about what goes on the promenade and what kind of activities we expect to find there in general.
Absolutely. So we're at the sort of south end of Lagos. Just behind us is Meia Praia Beach, and then behind me is the promenade, which goes all the way down past the marina to Dona Maria II residences. And usually, in a normal day, it'll be full of people selling handicrafts.
Yeah.
You know, probably 20, 30, 40 stalls. So it's really busy. It's a really nice place to walk, you know, in the afternoon after you've had your lunch.
Mixed in with a bit of boat trips here and there, stalls,
Absolutely,
isn't there?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And Angela, what about over here? What's over here?
Over here, we've got the castle wall. So this is the castle that goes around the old town of Lagos. So behind that is the nice, quaint little streets. And so we're going to take you over there now, and we're going to show you that. Okay, so we thought we'd bring you down to downtown Lagos to have a little look at what it's actually like Down here, we've got the churches in the background, which is really lovely, and the nice little back streets. Generally, you will find that these streets are very, very busy. There's lots going on. There's bars open, but obviously at the moment, that's not a possibility. But it's good because you get to see just how quaint it actually is. And it's a lovely place, isn't it?
Oh, I love Lagos. This is my favorite town in anywhere in the Algarve. I mean, it's you know, it's really well laid out. You know, it's lots of picturesque cobbled streets like this, all sort of shooting out in different directions with lots of restaurants and cafes. And it's all within these old castle walls. I mean, Lagos itself is over 1,000 years old. It's an old Moorish town. In fact, it was the gateway to the slave trade into Europe. All the slaves came into Lagos. So it's a historic center, probably the most historic town in the Algarve. Very, 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 very popular with holidaymakers, with people who want to just hang out here.
Yeah.
It's a really nice atmosphere. And also you've got some fantastic beaches in Lagos. I mean, you've got Mayor Pride Beach just on the other side of the waterway near the marina, which is the longest natural bay in Europe. And then on this side of the waterway, you've got 3 or 4 fantastic beaches. One of them, Dona Ana Beach, has been voted the most beautiful beach in Europe 4 times. And you've got several other beaches. And some of them are really sort of open sandy beaches. Others are more sort of secluded, intimate affairs. And it really is a question of so much variety that it's a question, you know, whatever you want.
And they're nearly all blue flag beaches.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
There's 100, is it a couple of 100 blue flag beaches along the Algarve?
I don't know, but you know, it wouldn't surprise me.
Voted the best holiday destination in Europe.
Absolutely.
Beach destination.
And of course, and if you're a golfer, you know, you've got 2 golf courses just on either side of Lagos. One of them is the most picturesque, in my opinion, golf course anywhere in the Algarve. So absolutely, it has a lot to offer.
Yeah.
There's a lot to offer.
Yeah, museums as well.
Absolutely.
There's totally the other spectrum of what you might want to do as well. It's very different kind of entertainment for everybody.
And also what's great is that, you know, Lagos is the working town. So the majority of the people in Lagos, whatever time of the year we're talking about, are Portuguese that are living here full time.
Yeah.
So even you know, when there are tourists here, and of course there are more tourists in the summertime than in the wintertime, it doesn't dominate Lagos. And also everything remains open in the wintertime. So if you're looking at buying a property and perhaps coming here in the wintertime and you're a little bit unsure about how much is going on, well, you can be sure that Lagos is busy throughout the year.
Scandinavians. A lot of Scandinavians come here and they come for the winter, don't they?
They do.
And they keep it open.
And the reason that a lot of Scandinavians come to Lagos is because of the properties that are on hand here. You know, you've got a couple of really good developers, including, of course, the developer of the Donna Maria II Residences project. And, you know, the Scandinavians are very demanding when it comes to build quality.
Yeah.
And so that's, you know, it really attracts them for that reason.
So we spoke about Dona Ana beach earlier on and how wonderful it is. So rather than us keep it to ourselves, we thought we'd actually bring you down here and show it you. Such a stunning beach. And you find that the rocks formation is very much Algarve things in it. A lot of those beaches are
absolutely.
like this.
I mean, you know, when I see photos on TV, I instantly know if it's an Algarve beach. You know, I might not know specifically which beach it is because there are just so many of them, but instantly it's very characteristic, this sort of creamy and red formation. It's very, very typical Algarvian.
And really nice soft sand.
Absolutely,
and clear sea.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And what's great about the beaches in the Algarve is that virtually every beach has its own restaurant, you know, beach restaurant. This one's tucked in around the corner. I don't think you can quite see it from this angle, but there's a really nice restaurant there.
Yeah.
And then if we go sort of this way, which is all still part of Dona Ana Beach, this is, you can see some more rock formations here, and this sort of angle is very famous. So lots of postcards of this angle of Dona Ana Beach.
And the little fishing boats actually go right in and out of all this, don't they? When they take you down.
Absolutely.
And
of course, you know, there are lots of in season. There are lots of sort of sailing boats. There's you know, there's windsurfing, surfboarding,
paddle boarding.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
A bit of everything for everybody.
Absolutely.
So we've just drove just a few minutes down the road and we're now at Porto de Mos beach. And just to show you a little bit about the difference, as you can see, this beach has got quite a few waves going on. At the last beach, you want it nice and quiet, nice and calm, you've got children, nice beach to go to. If you are a surfer and you want some waves, you can come down a few minutes and you can have some waves. So it does change quite a lot from beach to beach, doesn't it? And different times of year and everything.
Absolutely. I mean, we're now on the western side. So Lagos is sort of inset a little bit from the beaches, and then there's like a promontory, and then you've got an eastern side and you've got a western side. We're now on the western side, about sort of 5-minute walk away, 5-minute drive away from the center of Lagos. And the reason we're sort of standing in this spot is because we're sort of standing in front of Campimar restaurant, which is a fabulous restaurant. Many of my owners who own properties in Lagos rave about this restaurant. And there's an inside section and there's an outside section, terrace on the back, with really nice views across the beach into the ocean. And then if we walk this way a little bit, you've got this really nice open beach with nice sort of back sort of cliffs. And then on a good day, you can actually see all the way to the far west to Sagres and the main body of the Atlantic. You know, and so you've got lots of surfers come here, you know, in season. Yeah.
I'll tell you a little bit of a story about Sagres and
Okay.
me. So my father, when he was in the military many years ago, and he sailed over to Kuala Lumpur to do his. He was in the medical corps there, and he went past the tip of Sagres, where the lighthouse is, and he was on the boat, and the sunshine was glorious, and he said, "One day, I'm going to live there."
Okay.
And we never actually came. My dad never brought us here, and then I came to live here, and I remember him saying, "Well, I didn't make it, but at least my daughter did."
Yeah.
So yeah. So and also just another really nice restaurant. I like that one too.
Yes. Yeah, we've eaten there.
Yeah.
We've taken clients there
Yeah,
quite
we
a
have,
lot.
yeah.
We've had really good meals there as well. Absolutely. And of course, the great thing about the Algarve as a destination is that it's just full of fantastic restaurants, and you know the fish is to die for here. Seafood here is to die for. Really fresh. So if you're into seafood, you know, this is seafood nirvana here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.